You're a wizard, Harry. This is my best wizard. I don't know why I came out like a pirate. Anyway, we are talking about a new reserve currency project called Elixir. It's something like Olympus DAO, Hector DAO, Time Wonderland. These other projects that we've talked about on the channel before, where we are making passive returns at a high APY from their native token, hoping that that price will go up. And if it drops down, we still make enough APY or enough native coin back to kind of balance that out. Anyway, we are talking about Elixir today. It's a new one coming out. It's not even public yet, so you have a lot of time to think about. And just off the bat, I think that since it's so early, we have a lot of potential upside. I got into Hector DAO a little late. I got into Time Wonderland a little late. I didn't even touch Olympus DAO because that's been out there. So the early investors usually do the best in these projects, and then you can decide where you go from there. Look, before I get too far into this video, my name's Aaron. I'm gonna journey to my next Bitcoin while helping you to your next Bitcoin. I'm not your financial advisor, just a lizard brain, gorilla arm, diamond handed cowboy exploring the wild west of cryptocurrency with a whole bunch of other cowboys. If you want to roll into that, just get a like button, comment, do it all, right? If you're feeling generous. At the end of the video, we'll be doing a giveaway. I'm giving away 1 Bitcoin on this channel, and so that's my goal for 2022. I'm marching my way towards it, but I'd love for you to be a part of it and owning part of that Bitcoin. Anyway, let's get right into this. We're talking about Elixir here. It's a new project, reserve currency project. Now, if you don't know how these things work, let me just break it down really fast. What happens with a currency is they bring in underlying asset to give that currency a baseline value. Okay, so how do they do that? Well, let's say I have $100 of USDC stablecoin. I go up to their DApp and I bond it. Okay, when I bond that, it means I give them $100 of USDC, and they give me a 10% discount on whatever their current valuation. So maybe I described that a little bit. I give them USDC and they give me a 10% discount on Elixir. So what if Elixir was at $100? On the open market, like say you're swapping it on some kind of swap. If I swap that for $100, I'm actually buying it for $90. So it's a 10% discount, or 5% or 20%. I assume that they could change that whenever they want. Numbers don't really aren't really a factor right now because they always change right now. But we're here to talk about like the thought and the theory of it. So what they're doing is they're wrapping this reserve currency in a gamified situation. So something like kind of like Hector DAO where they got the mythical Hector thing, or Time Wonderland where they got the cat. There's like a theme to it, and so they're using this magic wizard theme. Craft cauldrons, which is an NFT. Cook Elixir, which is the native token, and earn money. And so the Elixir has a current like a value towards it, and you could sell it or stake more. Become the most prolific wizard. That prolific, that's a big word for me. Got a little lizard brain, but they will be on Avalanche, and they've got 3 goals here. First one is fun. You got the whole wizarding world here. Seamless is another one, so make it easy. And third, sustainable, which is probably the most interesting one. I was in these other reserve currencies and they were not stable. They just kept dropping, and you could just watch the chart. They're just dropping. So it's all based on opinion. So you have to come up with a way to stabilize the price as much as possible. Now, how to become a wizard, you just got to buy it. It's a mixture of the cauldrons, which are NFTs, and Elixir, and this chart will really help us out. So here we go. If you're a wizard, you're buying Elixir, right? That's you and me. The cauldrons are just basically like an NFT. It's a node, and I mean, if you look on the other ones like Warp Bond, they had the spaceships and stuff like that. You buy these cauldrons. Now, these cauldrons, they could level up. So you start off with like a level 1 cauldron, but then you could level them all the way to like level 100 and even more. Like there's no level cap. Okay. Once you make these cauldrons, they can then produce Elixir, which is the native token, and then you could buy in-game assets like they're called cookbooks. And what you'd want a cookbook for is to level up your cauldron. And so you've got this little like economic circle here. So if you start off with a level 1 cauldron and you bring it to a level 2, you then make more Elixir from a level 2 cauldron. And so some of that is kind of shown here. If you want to see all the way down on the white paper here, they've got a calculator here. Here's how you calculate the daily return. Base daily return times Elixir factor times level. And so you could really you could see right here, like if I have a level 1 Elixir, I'm going to be getting 0.2 Elixir back, weekly return of 1.4, monthly return of 6 Elixir, and then so on and so forth. Now, depending on the market price of Elixir, and cauldrons and all that stuff and cookbooks, you have to kind of calculate based on the market price if it's worthwhile to level that up. Now there are three strategies to go about this. One, you could just trade the elixir, buy low, sell high, right? That's the number one way. They call that the merchant way. Number two is you could just own a whole bunch of cauldrons, okay? Like give me all the pots. Like I want, I'm in the chef cooking, whipping it up, baby. Call me Cowboy Ramsey out here. And so I got all the pots like at a wide range, or you can be someone who just levels up one pot and levels it up to the max. Now, that one kind of seems interesting to me, but I don't know how expensive it is to level it up. No one knows right now. It's the open market. And how much, like you could scroll all the way down here. Level 100 makes 20 elixir a day. So if it cost me like, let's say $10,000 to level up to a level 100 pot, doesn't make sense if each elixir is only worth like so much. You know what I mean? Like you got to kind of math it out. Use your big brain, like T-Rex, big dinosaur brain, not a little lizard brain like mine. Anyway, that's, even the cookbooks are ERC 20 tokens. So this is kind of like what's happening here. They're trying to make this reserve currency fun. Now, let's talk about some of the intangibles here, namely the community. So here is the Elixir community at 8,000 followers, and their Discord is about 9,000 people. If you want to see right here, if you can't see it right there, 9,000 people in their Discord. Looks to be pretty active, but I want to make the comparison. So if you're looking at here, public sale is February 19th, okay, at 9,000 followers. If you compare it to some other projects here that we were looking at, 19,000 for Warp Bond, kind of like the same. They're wrapping the reserve currency in like a gamified situation. So they're half as much. They haven't even launched yet, and so that's pretty interesting. Then we go to Hector DAO, which is on the Phantom Network with 100,000 followers. Then we're getting to the big ones, Olympus DAO at 150,000 followers, and Time Wonderland at $160,000. So you could kind of make the estimation like this would be my rationalization, and you tell me if it's right or not. Warp Bond is probably the closest thing to it, and it's at 2 times it. So whatever price it's coming out at, I would assume that we're going to see a 2x. 2x at least potential. Like we could see it growing to this size, Warp Bond. Now, can it grow to the size of Hector DAO? Can it go 5x on the community? Why am I putting such an emphasis on the community? Because the community is what matters here. Like you need people piling into this project for it to grow and be sustainable, just like any other project. But it's best to be early. And if you're let's say it has a potential of being 100,000 followers. If you join now, you'd probably be in the top 10, first 10% of this. So could you see a 10x? I don't know. That's just kind of my rationale for this stuff. Now, when we're looking at some of the safety measures here, SAFU, this is a secure asset fund, which for users. And so this KYC, that looks like they're getting like KYC'd here and all that stuff. So it seems pretty safe to me. It seems like a legit team. It seems like people, they've spent time on, the thought on this website, the presentation, the community building. Look, who am I? I'm just a lizard brain, right? I've lost a lot of money. I've gained a lot of money, but this is on you. If you make money, that's on you, man. This is right here, right? So you make your own call on this. Check out the links down below in the description. I'm very interested in something like this, especially when getting in ground level early that it's not even out yet. So yeah, I think I'm in on it. I think I'm running some degen stuff right now. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like the market's maybe bouncing back a little bit. So I'm feeling good about this. But again, not your financial advisor. Anyway, let's give some money away. Like I said, the Cowboys are all about trying to give money away back to the Cowboys. I just want to thank you guys. It's a thank you, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm starting like TikTok videos, and I'm going to upload them on YouTube Shorts possibly, or Twitter. But I'm doing giveaways on here. So there are 68 comments. All you have to do is comment on my videos on TikTok. If you don't have a TikTok, you don't have to get one. Whatever. It's just something I'm trying out. I want to try out these shorts. And so here's the what's it called? The contest thing. We're gonna start this contest out, and we're gonna see who's gonna win. So 5 seconds. I really like this like countdown thing. It's better than the other one, in my opinion. Much cleaner. Go Cowboys! Annie Austin, thank you so much for. Oh, you son of a gun. Thank you so much. Here's the result. I'm gonna find you on TikTok. Hopefully you could find me to watch all the way through. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate every one of you guys. I appreciate you who's just watching me in the car right now. I know most of you guys will watch in the car. Anyway, thanks so much again. Lizard Brain, Gorilla Arms, Diamond Hands, Cowboys are always running together, even on different platforms, even on different chains, and even on different projects. I'll see you in the next video.